Do you know what macronutrients are and why they are essential for our body? It's a topic that often surfaces in conversations about health and nutrition, but how much do we really understand about it? Let's explore. Macronutrients are the nutritional compounds that our bodies need in large amounts. Thus, the prefix macro, meaning large. They're the fuel that keeps us going, the building blocks that help us grow, and the regulators that keep everything in balance. There are three main types: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, each with their unique contributions to our health. Carbohydrates, often referred to as carbs, are the body's main source of energy. They're like the gas in your car that keeps the engine running. Every time you move, think, or even breathe, you're using energy that comes, in large part, from carbohydrates. Proteins, on the other hand, are our body's building blocks. Think of them as the bricks and mortar that construct and repair our body's structures. Your muscles, skin, hair, and even your DNA are all built from proteins. They also play a crucial role in our immune system and hormone production. And then there are fats, often misunderstood and wrongly vilified. Fats are a concentrated source of energy and are vital for many bodily functions. They insulate our bodies, protect our organs, and are necessary for the absorption of certain vitamins. They also play a key role in brain health. Each of these macronutrients plays a unique and essential role in our bodies. They're like a team, each member contributing different skills, but all working together to keep us healthy and functioning at our best. Remember, it's not just about consuming these macronutrients, but about consuming them in the right proportions. Too much or too little of any one macronutrient can throw our bodies off balance and lead to health issues. Having understood what macronutrients are, it's time to delve deeper into each one. In the next scenes, we'll explore carbohydrates, proteins, and fats in greater detail, discussing their roles, the best sources, and the right proportions for a balanced diet. Stay tuned! Carbohydrates, often referred to as carbs, are a primary source of energy for our body. Let's delve into the fascinating world of carbohydrates. They play a crucial role in our body's energy production. When we consume carbs, our bodies break them down into glucose, a type of sugar that our cells use to produce energy. This is why, after a meal rich in carbs, you might feel a surge of energy. But not all carbohydrates are created equal. They come in two main types: simple sugars and complex carbs. Simple sugars, found in foods like candies and soda, are easily broken down by our bodies and provide an immediate but short-lived energy boost. This rapid absorption can lead to spikes in our blood sugar levels, making us feel energized one moment and tired the next. On the other hand, complex carbs, found in foods like whole grains, legumes, and vegetables, are composed of long chains of sugar units. These take longer to break down, providing a steady and sustained source of energy. They also come packed with fiber, which aids digestion and keeps us feeling full longer. This is why nutritionists often recommend choosing complex carbs over simple sugars. Still, it's important to note that carbohydrates are not inherently bad. They are a necessary part of our diet. They fuel our brain, feed our muscles, and provide us with the energy we need to go about our day. The key is not to eliminate carbs, but to choose the right types of carbs. Opt for whole grains over refined ones. Enjoy a bowl of oatmeal instead of a sugary cereal for breakfast. Swap out your white bread for whole grain bread. These small changes can make a big difference in your energy levels and overall health. Remember, every time we choose what to eat, we're choosing the kind of energy we want to give our bodies. And when it comes to carbs, slow and steady wins the race. Carbohydrates are not the enemy. It's about choosing the right types of carbs to fuel your body. Proteins, the building blocks of our body, play a crucial role in growth and repair. They're often called the workhorses of the body, tirelessly laboring to build, maintain, and repair our cells. Picture a bustling city, brimming with life and activity. This city is your body, and proteins are the construction crew, architects, and engineers that keep everything running smoothly. They're involved in nearly every function of the body, from the structure of our cells to the transportation of vital nutrients. But what exactly are proteins? They are large, complex molecules made up of smaller units called amino acids. There are 20 different types of amino acids that can be combined to make a protein. Our body can create some of these amino acids, but 9 of them, known as essential amino acids, must be obtained from the food we eat. Proteins are incredibly versatile. They serve as enzymes, speeding up chemical reactions that take place in our cells. They act as transporters, carrying oxygen in our blood and nutrients into our cells. They form antibodies to help our immune system fight off invaders. They even function as hormones, sending signals throughout the body and coordinating biological processes. And let's not forget about growth and repair. When you work out, for instance, you're actually causing tiny tears in your muscle fibers. It's protein that steps in to repair these tears, helping your muscles grow stronger and larger. These are just a handful of the countless roles proteins play in our body. It's clear that getting enough protein in our diet is crucial for our health and well-being. But remember, balance is key. Too much of a good thing can be harmful, and that includes protein. It's important to consume a balanced diet that includes the right amount of proteins, along with carbohydrates and fats. So, the next time you tuck into a piece of chicken, sip on a protein shake, or munch on a handful of nuts, take a moment to appreciate the incredible work these proteins are doing to keep your body functioning at its best. Proteins are vital for our body, but what about fats? Are they as bad as they are made out to be? Fats often get a bad reputation, but not all fats are created equal. Let's take a moment to delve into the fat story. Our body needs fats. They are a crucial source of energy, and they also play an important role in supporting cell growth, protecting our organs, and keeping our bodies warm. They're even involved in hormone production and nutrient absorption. But here's where it gets tricky. There are different types of fats, and they're not all good for us. We've got saturated fats, unsaturated fats, and trans fats. Saturated fats are typically found in animal products like meat and dairy, and also in tropical oils like coconut oil. While they can be part of a healthy diet in moderation, consuming too much can raise your level of bad LDL cholesterol, potentially increasing your risk of heart disease. Unsaturated fats, on the other hand, are generally considered the good fats. They can help to lower your bad cholesterol levels and provide your body with essential fatty acids that it can't produce on its own. These fats are found in foods like avocados, nuts, seeds, and fish. Then we have trans fats. These are the real villains of the fat world. They're created through a process called hydrogenation, which turns liquid oils into solid fats. Think margarine and shortening. Trans fats can raise your bad cholesterol, lower your good cholesterol, and increase your risk of heart disease, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. But here's the thing. While we need to be mindful of the types of fats we're consuming, we also need to remember that fats are an essential part of our diets. They're not something to be feared or avoided entirely. Instead, we should aim to include more of the good fats, limit the saturated fats, and avoid trans fats as much as possible. Fats are not our enemy. They are a vital part of a balanced diet. We just need to be smart about the types of fats we choose to include in our meals, and remember that, like everything in life, moderation is key. So fats are not entirely bad. It's all about balance, isn't it? Balance is key when it comes to macronutrients. Picture a seesaw, perfectly balanced. Just as both sides need to be evenly weighted for it to function correctly, our bodies need a balanced intake of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats to work optimally. Let's consider carbohydrates, proteins, and fats as the three legs of a stool. If one leg is too short or too long, the stool becomes unstable. Similarly, a diet that overly emphasizes one macronutrient at the expense of others can lead to health issues. Extreme diets that eliminate or heavily restrict one type of macronutrient can be dangerous. They may provide short-term weight loss results, but they can also lead to long-term health issues. For instance, diets that drastically cut carbs can lead to a lack of energy and nutrient deficiencies. The key then is to ensure we're eating a balanced diet that includes all three macronutrients in appropriate proportions. Each of these macronutrients has a unique and vital role to play in our body. Carbohydrates provide us with energy, proteins help in growth and repair, and fats are essential for various bodily functions, including nutrient absorption and hormone production. It's not just about the quantity of each macronutrient, but also about their quality. Opt for complex carbs over simple sugars, lean proteins over processed meats, and healthy unsaturated fats over unhealthy saturated and trans fats. Remember, balance doesn't mean perfection. It's not about hitting exact numbers each day. It's about making consistent, healthy choices over time. It's about variety, moderation, and understanding that all foods have their place in a balanced diet. Balance is essential, but how can we achieve this in our daily meals? Well, stay tuned, because up next we'll be diving into the practical side of things, discussing portion control and meal planning for a balanced macronutrient intake. Portion control and choosing nutrient-dense foods are two key strategies to achieve a balanced diet. Let's dive into these two concepts a bit more. Firstly, portion control. It's all about the quantity. Eating too much of any food, even if it's healthy, can lead to weight gain and other health problems. Portion control is a simple yet effective way to balance your intake of macronutrients and avoid overconsumption. But how do we do it? Here are a few tips. Try using smaller plates and bowls. This can trick your brain into thinking you're eating more than you actually are. Also, be mindful when you eat. Pay attention to your hunger and fullness cues. Eat slowly and stop eating when you're comfortably full. And remember, it's okay to leave food on your plate. Now let's talk about nutrient density. This refers to the amount of nutrients a food contains in relation to its calorie content. Nutrient-dense foods provide a lot of nutrients with relatively few calories. These include foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. On the other hand, foods with low nutrient density, often referred to as empty calories, provide a lot of calories but few nutrients. These are typically processed foods high in added sugars and unhealthy fats. By choosing nutrient-dense foods, you are not only getting the most bang for your buck in terms of nutrients, but also naturally controlling your portions, as these foods tend to be more filling. So, next time you're at the grocery store, reach for the whole, unprocessed foods. Your body will thank you. In essence, portion control is about not just what you eat, but how much. Nutrient density, on the other hand, is about choosing foods that give you the most nutrients per calorie. They go hand in hand in helping you achieve a balanced diet. With these strategies, you are well equipped to plan balanced meals. Meal planning doesn't have to be a daunting task. It's all about variety and balance. Imagine your plate as a canvas and macronutrients as the paint. By mixing different colors, you create a beautiful, balanced piece of art. That's exactly what we aim to do with our meals. Let's start with breakfast. This is your opportunity to kickstart your day on a high note. Aim for a blend of complex carbohydrates and proteins. How about a bowl of oatmeal topped with berries and a dollop of Greek yogurt? The oatmeal provides the complex carbs for energy, the berries bring in fiber and vitamins, and the Greek yogurt offers a hit of protein. Moving on to lunch. Here's where we can really focus on incorporating a variety of food groups. Think of a colorful salad with lean protein, like grilled chicken or tofu, a variety of vegetables, and a sprinkling of nuts or seeds. The protein helps your body repair and grow. The vegetables offer a plethora of vitamins and minerals, and the nuts or seeds contribute healthy fats. Dinner time is another chance to balance out your macronutrient intake. Consider a piece of grilled fish or a plant-based protein, a side of quinoa or brown rice, and a generous serving of steamed or roasted vegetables. The fish or plant-based protein provides essential amino acids. The whole grains offer slow-releasing carbohydrates, and the vegetables add fiber and nutrients. Snacks shouldn't be forgotten. They're perfect opportunities to fill in any nutritional gaps. A piece of fruit with a handful of nuts or some veggies with hummus can provide a mix of macronutrients and keep hunger at bay. Remember, variety is key. Different foods offer different nutrients, so mixing it up ensures you're getting a wide range. And balance is crucial. All macronutrients play important roles, so including a mix at each meal helps to ensure you're meeting your body's needs. Meal planning can help ensure a balanced intake of macronutrients. But remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. Let's quickly recap what we've learned about macronutrients and a balanced diet. We've delved into the world of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, understanding their unique roles in nourishing our bodies. Carbohydrates, the primary energy source, come in a variety of forms, yet we should always lean toward complex carbs for sustained energy. Proteins, the building blocks of our body, underpin growth, repair, and various vital functions. Fats, often misunderstood, are essential for numerous bodily functions, and we've learned to differentiate between healthy and unhealthy fats. We've underscored the importance of a balanced diet that incorporates all three macronutrients in the right proportions. We've also explored the concept of portion control to avoid overconsumption and nutrient density to maximize the nutritional value of our meals. Moreover, we've offered practical advice on meal planning to ensure a well-rounded macronutrient intake. Remember, a balanced diet is key to optimal health and well-being. Prioritize your nutrition and your body will thank you.